What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Freelancer Spotlight. Checking out the new Freelancer, Meridian, the brand new support to the Atlas Reactor world. His first ability is Dawn Hammer. Smash the ground in front of you, dealing 26 direct damage, gain 8 energy per enemy hit. Pretty straightforward ability for a primary attack. For his next ability, Reforge, heal target ally and yourself for 10 to 35 health. Based on missing health, enemies around the target are made weak. You can target yourself if no ally is in range, but you will not receive twice the healing. Basically meaning you only get 10 health and not the 35 that you would normally get with it. So you hopefully got to have your ally there with you. Basically makes it to where it's more beneficial to help out your team than help out yourself, you know. Be a little bit less selfish, I guess. Next ability, Bone Shatter. Slam enemies for 28 direct damage. All enemies hit are slowed until the end of the turn. Gain 8 energy per target hit. And his ability for Bone Shatter is a cone shape, like L's Plasma Volley, pretty much, but it's very close. His next ability, Solar Strike. Call down your hammer on target location, dealing 22 direct damage and revealing targets in the central ring. And dealing 18 direct damage to targets in the outer ring, ignores cover, gain 8 energy per enemy hit. Basically like Orion's ability, his primary attack, except the inner ring has people being revealed and does 22 direct damage and ignores cover. So being in cover is not going to save them. So they're kind of screwed either way. And hopefully last but not least, his ultimate. His ultimate's very unique. For example, that it's a free action, meaning you don't have to use only that ability. You could use another ability after it. Called Zenith. Summon a fusion orb that shields you and your allies for 15 each turn. While active, you are unstoppable. Lasts until deactivated or until the energy cost cannot be paid. Goes on a 2-turn cooldown when disabled. Requires 20 energy to cast, but the cost increases by 20 per turn until deactivated. So here's the thing with Zenith. When you activate it, you're gaining 15 shield per turn. So you are guaranteed 15 shield. You and your allies that were first casted upon. As long as you have energy to use it, you are able to have that 15 shield per turn. However, when you use it, instead of being 20 per turn for the energy cost, it's 20, 40, 60. So it doubles every turn. And that's very situational depending upon how dire it is. So the first ability you've seen was his Dawn Hammer. And the second ability you just seen was his healing ability, Reforge. And basically I'm just showing you how they basically look like. And they can be used, I guess, with Reforge. I don't think it's very situational because it's a 3-turn cooldown. It can be, but having a brain juice, you would have it within like the next turn. So I mean that could be kind of sparing. And the other ability was just seeing their Bone Shatter. That ability is actually going to be very helpful if you're trying to help your allies from escaping when they're low health. So if instead, slow is a big thing too in Atlas Reactor. Reveal and weaken and all that stuff. Slow is also a great thing to have because when you slow them, their movement is cut in half, 50%. So if they're trying to chase, then it'll stop them. That one was Solar Strike, where his hammer basically comes out into an energy form and slams the ground. And what you're seeing now is Zenith and me using Dawn Hammer. And Zenith being a free action, you're able to use another ability. So Zenith's ability is pretty far. It's not a global, but it's a pretty wide area. I would say it's kind of like Phaedra's lockdown ability, I think. No, not lockdown. Lair. I think it's called Lair. Her ultimate. It's a pretty wide area, pretty much. And you're able to get enough of your allies with that shield, you could save their lives, and maybe they could be a little bit more aggressive and attack than rather be more passive and wait for somebody to do something, especially if you have a frontliner that's in need. So he could be very useful, as well as healing them. So if he's hurt, or anybody's hurt, rather, you could do Zenith and a heal. Or you could use Zenith and you could attack them doing 26 direct damage, or doing your Solar Strike and revealing them if they're trying to get away. The only thing I have to say that I do not like about Meridian is that he does not have a dash. He's no dash person like Juno, and the only dash he has is a catalyst. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But the benefit to this is that he has higher health than any other freelancer that's support, with 180 health. On top of the shield, he would have 195, almost 200. Anyway, guys, I hope you like Meridian, and I'll see you guys all later.